science.
Yeah. So actually, I don't even know if I've told you this, my own sort of origin story with appreciating what GPT-5 could do, or in this case, it was, I think, this was almost a year ago. So it was 01 preview maybe. Yeah. But I was meeting with this guy named Brian Spears, who's a physicist at Lawrence Livermore. That was in DC, and we'd never met before. So I didn't know sort of what to expect. I thought maybe I was going to go in and be talking to him about what was new and what he could do with 01 preview and why he should give it a try. Little did I know, I sat down and he immediately took control of the conversation and said, let me tell you what I can do with your models. And like, these are the most amazing things for science, and this is going to change the world. And he was like, okay, let me take you through this. And he opened up his laptop and you know, he works on fusion, right? Lawrence Livermore was the first to do large scale fusion with positive energy, like super exciting. So he's like, all right, we're going to take a fusion example. And first I'm going to start with the undergrad version of this problem. And so he shows me this conversation and he's like, all right, so you've got, you know, a copper rod and we're going to bombard it with super high pressure waves. What happens? And, you know, he's like, so he answered and 01 preview gives a good answer. It's like, okay, cool. So it got the undergrad problem right. And then now let's ask the graduate version of this. Now what happens inside the rod itself as you're doing this? And you know, what needs to be true in order for it to generate these certain kinds of shock waves? And he goes through and he's like, okay, so got that right. All right, now let's ask the postdoc level question. All right, now let's ask and at this point I'm like, you know, despite having a physics background, I'm just following along for the ride because he's beyond anything I can do. Like, all right, now let's ask you just joined Lawrence Livermore and you know, kind of question. You've gone through your postdoc, you're a nuclear physicist, and he keeps going. And 01 preview keeps getting the answer right. And then he's like, all right, now let me ask you you've worked at Lawrence Livermore for 20 years question. And it goes and it gets it right. And then